guys, welcome back to another video. The Lex Gamer here, and today we are going to be playing Minecraft 1.17 Snapshot and the Caves and Cliffs update. And before we start, that should help. Yeah, I can't run anything. I have to put it at 2 chunk render distance. Okay. Yeah. So this is our 50 subscriber special. Thank you so much for 50 subscribers. I really appreciate it. And we're going to be exploring everything about the Caves and Cliffs update. Let's hope we don't have lag. I'm only getting like 14 frames per second. Okay, let's get going. So we're in creative right now because this is for exploration purposes. So first off, one of the first things you have is these new ores, which is copper. And I'll put up on the screen, if I can find it, the big list of where ores can be found. And the height limit has actually been changed from 0 to, I think, -64 and like 360 something block size, so that's really cool. So real quick, I'm actually going to mine some of this ore and see what it looks like. Alright, now I'm going to see what this ore actually, so they added this thing, which is raw ore, and I think you're supposed to smelt these raw ores, and then that will give you the regular ore, which I'm not a fan of smelting ores. I think with iron, that's reasonable, but I'm not a fan of this raw ore. So raw ores is one new thing that they've changed, and that is, I'm not a fan of it. But the main thing about this update is obviously the caves and cliffs. So let's go to spectator mode, and let's actually. So we're already at 37 on the Y direction. If you can see, actually, what I'm going to do, as you can see, if you look at our Y coordinates, we are going. Actually, let's stay here at this cave for a second. This one looks pretty cool. Let's go to survival here. I fell far. So here is redstone. Redstone? Oh gosh. Yeah. So right here, this is, I think, Grimstone, and that is found below Y0-ish. We're already at -3, so that is found at the previous bedrock layer, and this goes down to the new bedrock layer at -64, I believe. Now, as you can see, this is how far down it goes, and obviously I told you I have my render distance super low because, yeah, I'm actually getting almost 30 FPS. But this is what the new caves look like, and I really think they look a lot nicer, and obviously my render distance is low, and I have night vision on, so these caves will be very dark. And look, I just found diamonds covered in Grimstone, or is this deep slate? Let me try game mode, survival, and see. This... Here we go. So this is cobbled. Oh, yeah. No, so this is... You have Grimstone, I think, and then you also have what is deep slate. I think deep slate is something else. I'm not sure. Deep slate, something like that. And we just got 1 diamond. So the veins of diamonds, for some reason, were slightly decreased there. I think there's a much more wider range in which you can find ores. Below the previous bedrock level, and the deep slate or Grimstone layer, I don't know what they call it, you find these deep slate ores, and we're now getting raw gold. I really don't like the idea of this raw stuff. I want just regular ores. But what we can do is we can't even make a crafting table. Alright, this is the Grimstone. Is this the Grimstone? No, I don't know what that is. Tough. Am I saying that right? Tough. I am not tough. And this right here is a stalagmite. Yes, this should be a stalagmite. No, this is a pointed dripstone. Ah, I'm dying. What's killing me? Alrighty, so here are the caves. They kind of go just like this. Now I'm going to go back to spectator mode. And we're going to see if we can find any more caves. So we are now at -19. as I said, they changed the height limit, which that is really cool. So this is this big cave area. The caves are much bigger now. As you can see, you have an Enderman there. What did I just do? Okay. Alright, so as you can see, this goes down so far. And you can see how big these caves are. And these actually aren't the super beautiful caves that they've been talking about, because there's actually other caves that I've seen in like pictures and videos that look much nicer than this. So I'm going to try to find some of those for you guys. Look at how huge this is. I'm not going to turn my render distance up because that would literally kill me. But let's go to game mode, survival, and we're probably going to die while doing this. You can see, I don't want to turn my render distance up because that's going to break everything. But, alrighty, so I put my render distance at 7, and you can see how big and beautiful this looks. Just look at all the detail, all the different types of stone and everything in there. This looks so nice. The caves look beautiful. You can see there is a good bit of mobs over there, but there's not as much mobs as I thought. Okay, that's a lot of creepers. So I'm gonna go game mode creative. I'm gonna go back into creative real quick.